Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel, where I'm always breaking down the hot sports topics of the day. My name is Mike. Well, it took longer than 5 minutes, like he predicted, but Rob Ryan has found a landing spot for next season, and that spot is with the New Orleans Saints as their defensive coordinator. Sean Payton, Mickey Loomis, and the boys make the decision to bring in Rob Ryan as the defensive coordinator to install their new 3-4 defense that Sean Payton announced a couple weeks ago they'll install. If you look at the options for the Saints, I had done a video on this earlier. If they were going to go somewhere with someone that obviously had experience installing a 3-4 defense, their options were very limited at this point in the coaching search. Eric Mangini, I thought, was a good candidate, Romeo Crennel, and I had mentioned Rob Ryan, but at that point it looked as though Rob Ryan was headed to the Rams to be their defensive coordinator. Where that deal fell apart, Rob Ryan now gets in the mix for the Saints and becomes their defensive coordinator. When Todd Grantham, the defensive coordinator at Georgia, took his name out of the Saints D-coordinator search yesterday, I began to read reports that it was likely an offer would be extended to Ryan. He obviously took it. Look, Ryan is going to have to do some proving here because while he overachieved with the Browns defense when he was the D coordinator under Eric Mangini, I think he did not meet expectations as the defensive coordinator of the Cowboys. That roster was thought to be laden with talent. They got him the secondary help he needed this year, and still the results were not that great. They were a middle-of-the-pack defense when all was said and done. Yes, they were a porous defense when he got there, but I think given the money and given the talent that he had in Dallas, I think the fans and ownership thought they should have been a little bit better. So, Ryan comes into a situation here, though, where he'll probably look good no matter what he does because this team was last in the league in yards allowed last year. So even if he's just able to implement the defense, get them a little bit better in spots, they won't be any worse than they were last year. And remember, with this high-powered offense, this Saints defense doesn't need to be great. If you remember when Greg Williams was there as the defensive coordinator when they won the Super Bowl, he was the leader of an opportunistic, hard-hitting defense that took chances, forced turnovers, and was a perfect complement to the Saints offense that season. We'll see. It remains to be seen how good of a job Rob Ryan does in this spot with the Saints. What do you guys think? Do you think it was a good hire? If not Rob Ryan, then who else? I think that was the problem here. After Grantham, took his name out of consideration, where else did you want to go? Did you want a Mangini? Did you want a Crennel? Who else with 3-4 experience did you want? I think Rob Ryan was the best of the guys that were left in this situation, and we'll see how he does out in New Orleans. Be sure to check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel to get all my latest sports talk videos delivered directly to you guys. I do about 3 or 4 videos a day, always talking sports on here with a heavy emphasis on the NFL. So check me out, and also on Twitter at SNewsAnalysis. Thanks, guys, for listening, and have a good day.